Welcome to Season 1 of Gaming with Scott presents Fantasy Weekly, Book 1, Tales from Oxley, a Southgate Media podcast. Join us each week as our ragtag team from Oxley follows the trail left in the wake of the cult of Onyx as they attempt to save their village, and perhaps the world, from impending doom. Starring Joshua Jackson, Kelly Caudille, Rico Suarez, and John Kennedy. With me, Scott Troiano, running the table as the Game Master. Fantastic adventures await you just beyond this music.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Gaming with Scott. I am here with Joshua.
You are horrible people.
Pretty much. Jason. Hello. Rico. Yo. Kelly.
What's up?
And John.
Hello.
Hello. All right, we are headed northeast.
Finally.
Toward Kings Fjord.
Finally.
Fjord.
We've only been talking about it forever.
Finally.
Look, it's like any game that we play. You know, we go through all the side quests, and it's like, oh yeah, we've got to go and find our son. What's his name?
Well, that's a great thing about main missions. They're always going to be there,
Yeah.
no matter how many side quests you do.
I probably wasted like 5 years in Fallout 4, just every other mission. Then go, I have a son. He got kidnapped. I should find that guy. I hope he's okay.
Probably go after that. I built a machine gun turret on the top of my camp thing, but I should probably go get that kid.
Yeah, he's
Level
he's a
47 now. Let's do this.
I had to get the full power armor first. That's not my fault. Right? How are you gonna get your kid back? Power armor. Duh. Are you stupid?
Spent the time custom crafting power armor for me and for my kids.
Stupid monkey.
Stupid monkey.
The dog.
And the dog.
I just realized I bartered away everything of value that I had possessed.
Yes, you did.
Yeah, correct. Yeah.
A little bit.
The pouch, though, would have bit us in the rear in the end.
You know what? You're a downer, man.
No,
Stop
because
it.
we would get known as the people giving out fake gems, and that ruins our reputation.
They're not fake.
They are fake. They're
slightly
flawed.
That's not fake.
No, they're flawed. They break.
But that's not fake.
Yeah, we sold them as perfect.
No, we didn't. We sold them as is.
No.
It's true.
You're putting a spin on it. That means
You're
it was
right, I
wrong.
am.
Yeah, that means it was wrong.
No, spin goes both ways, asshole.
No, it doesn't. If you're spinning it, it means you're trying to make a bad thing into a good thing. We were giving out bad gems.
No, we weren't. We were giving out.
Are we recording this?
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Y'all keep going, assholes.
We will agree to disagree because you're wrong. And
So we just...
We'll agree to disagree that you're wrong. I'm right. The gems were bad.
no,
Well,
they
I
are
mean,
not bad.
It doesn't matter because, we can't give them away
Yeah,
anymore.
we
Yeah.
pissed off all the Jew gem cutters, and they'll never give us interest
Jackson, stop it.
I'm half Jewish. I could say them, right?
No.
no, man.
No?
Anti-Semitism is bad.
No! I'm a Semite. I'm good.
All right, so we
Self-hating
need to go to Kings Fjord because we need to tell the king about the cult of Onyx and the Jongleur that is bringing them into these towns.
Yep. Kings Fjord.
Which actually,
Now you're doing it just to piss me off.
if the Jongleur has been to the capital before, they may already have infiltrated.
True statement.
I feel like
So-
if that had happened, we might have seen troops after us or wanted posters. So he might have been saving that for last, building up his power in like the rural parts of the realm, and then leading an uprising. That
You
way.
come up with some very interesting solutions.
Speculation, right?
Well, yeah, but
It's a good theory.
yeah.
I just find it...
Well, no, just like they're hitting the rural towns where there's no imperial presence.
I know. We
or
would have seen
royal presence.
We would
whatever
have
it is.
seen it on the mountain.
And they were trying to summon that god.
They did.
Yeah, but we stopped that. So in the end, I'm thinking they were working out like outside in. And I'm not saying there won't be cultists in there because they've probably got something really low key going on, but I don't think it's like I don't think the entire city is going to be converted. Well, that said, we really need to like find where they've probably got one of those teleportation places there, like in the I don't know.
Let's go look.
Yeah, like I don't even know where we begin. It's a city, right? It's a big city.
Yeah, it's the capital city.
Yeah. So yeah, there'll be a lot of basements.
We're not even there yet.
Let's go to the library.
Which one?
The fake library.
The big one.
Oh.
Library.
He's hoping you can find the sequel to his book, Necronomicon 2.
Can't wait.
The uprising.
He literally opens a book that says The Uprising. This would end well.
Man, we're going to use that decorative mask to get us money so we could upgrade our gear.
No, we can use the pouch that produced the... Oh, no, we can't.
Nope,
You
sure
gave it
can't.
away. Yeah, that might have been.
Well,
a bad
when we
idea.
go back to Darkhold eventually, we know Mackie the dwarf had the mask, and we don't even need to lie to be agents. We can just get the mask back.
Yeah, no, I'm not stealing from the
Radish,
dwarves.
we couldn't even get past the greeting, let alone do anything else. And I don't know if your testicles could take another greeting. But you know what? I love the optimism. I really do.
So Radish could be like the dwarf ambassador greeter.
Yeah.
Like Walmart.
for all
but
of you,
better.
right?
Like Walmart, but better.
I don't want to agree because I don't want to talk like this.
Because that would be like, and now Jace greets you.
Actually, out of all of us, I think Radish is the most stout and the strongest of us all. He
Yeah.
could, he could
Yes.
be the dwarf greeter.
So he could take 4 headbutts. I'm sorry, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 headbutts and 5 kicks to the Jimmy bag.
Yep.
No, you
Yeah.
don't shake hands 5 times.
No,
One
we're-
person shake hand 5
We're
times.
onto something here.
Right, but you're going to shake hands for Sparrow and for Jace.
Oh, no,
and
they'll
for-
shake they'll do their own dwarf greeting.
Oh, okay. That's what I was going to say. You were the official
Yet.
dwarf greeter.
No, I'm the
You could
ambassador. I
greet-
introduce them one at a time. And this is Titus.
I think
Can
we're
I
onto-
ask if
we're
my
onto something here.
ancient tomb, what its power is?
the tome.
Yeah, the tome.
It's
Sorry.
ancient.
It's ancient.
So, okay.
Yeah.
Well, I have ancient history.
You do?
So I'd like to
Spirits of evil.
kind of figure out what it does.
It is an ancient wizard tome from before the Dwarven Mage War. It's good for ancient knowledge. It's good for ancient. You're still studying it, and as you unlock its mysteries, aka as you go up in level, you will unlock the more arcane abilities from it as you move, onward in your wizardly studies.
Onward and upward.
Sounds good.
Yes. Okay. And you are wandering along the road to the
Kings Fjord.
Kings Fjord.
Kings Fjord.
Kingsford.
Fjord.
And you come along what looks to be someone in the road who is basically face down in the dirt. They look to have been either mugged or robbed.
I don't know.
Loot the body.
Okay, cautiously. I'll get off the wagon, and then like Sparrow, like have your bow out.
Yeah.
And then I will, with my shield out, move closer to the person.
Okay. They appear to be alive, but they look like they have been robbed.
Oh. Standing like 5 feet away. I was like, hello, my name is Radish. Who are you?
My name is Aris.
Aris?
Yes.
Okay. I go to help him up.
Okay.
Where are you from, Aris?
Everybody give me a D20 roll on intelligence.
Knew it. Ha ha.
4.
15.
5.
12.
10.
Alrighty. Radish, you are being the most vigilant. Everybody that rolled under 10, anybody that rolled a 10 or under, you're watching the guy in the road who obviously took a beating. If you're above 10, there are a number of eyes in the woods. 3 people step out. You see them step out from the wood line. If you rolled under a 10, you did not. You're just like, oh, that poor guy. This may be a diversion. The guy in the road.
Yeah, that's hence why he's got his bow out and it's like draw sword suddenly.
Radish is ready to go.
I'm going to put my helm on.
Yeah. Oh, you're gonna throw your helmet? All right.
Knew it.
Nailed it.
You guys are being covered by crossbows. 4 men in the woods.
Oh,
I'm gonna
good.
Stick on my mystical shield.
Okay.
Oh, good. I've always wanted a crossbow.
And then, put your hands up. Well, you've got your hand up with a sword. Put your sword away.
You really want me to put my
Wow.
hands up?
No.
Can I roll to activate my helm?
Yes, you may.
How many dudes are there?
17.
4 with crossbows and the one guy in the road. Who looks robbed, probably pretty spry.
doing some calculations here. Hold on a second.
Yeah.
Let me do some maths.
Can we see the guys?
Yeah.
Well, I'm staring at them now. I've got my sword out, and
I don't want to try.
How close are they to one another?
4 or 5 feet apart each.
Dumbasses.
Okay. I'm going to put my hand up holding one of my bombs.
Okay. Oh, jeez.
I
Oh,
don't.
no.
I have an arrow knocked, but I haven't pulled it, and I'm gonna repeat myself. Do you really want me to put my hands up?
No, like, we would like you to put your valuables on the side of the road and move along.
I'm going to try to do the bird thing.
Put the arrow away. Put the bow away.
All right. You bring up your mystical shield.
Okay.
can I?
And what's so mystical about it?
The arrows that they shoot at you are not going to hit you.
Okay.
That's probably just like
Fantastic.
mage armor.
Yeah.
Nice.
It's
All
like
right.
a.
I'll take
Unless
point
they're-
of our group.
Unless they're like magical arrows, which I don't think street muggers are.
He's like Harry Potter meets Captain America.
Yeah, right?
Well, he banishes demons.
Yeah.
Boom.
It's a thing.
Yeah, like Harry Potter meets Captain America.
Yeah.
After I put my bow away, I crack my fingers and go like this, and just smile wickedly at them.
The group is like, go ahead and put your stuff on the side of the road. Like that helmet. We'll take that.
I will gut you from the sternum.
Klaatu, Varada, and Nikto.
I'm going to do the bird thing.
Okay, give me a roll.
Do I have advantage with the helm?
Yes.
Don't suck.
That one sucked.
Don't roll better.
Doesn't suck.
So I had a 9 and a 17.
So you take the
All right.
17.
You take the 17.
Thank you.
The birds begin to stir in the trees.
I do the bird thing.
Yeah, and I want to aim towards the guys in the forest. Kill
Okay.
them, kill them.
I
Whatever.
am going to entangle them when the birds start rolling.
Okay.
I've got my sword on the victim.
the victim.
He might actually legitimately be a victim.
Yeah, he might be, except these guys were,
He will be when we're done with him.
if he's a victim, then he will lie down and peacefully surrender.
Okay, you walk up, you make it to the edge of the road, and they're like, hey, whoa, whoa, whoa. Put your stuff down and move along.
I lob the bomb over Murdar as they're trying to give us instructions.
I like it.
All righty.
Mortar attack.
Look, it worked for the cult.
Right?
It did.
I'm just using their tactics.
Don't waste your
right?
bombs, man.
I have 3 of them.
Are you focusing on the guys on the road or the guys on the side of the tree line or the guy in the middle of the road?
Tree line. Tree line.
Whoa. I was tree line.
Okay. Everybody give me a quick intelligence roll.
Nice.
Anybody over 10?
Yeah,
Yep.
14 plus an
Anybody over 15?
Yep. I'm an 18.
Anybody over 20?
int. I have an int of 21. Does that add any bonus to my roll?
Yep. That's plus 5?
Plus 5.
Oh, then nope, 19.
Oh, I have an int of
I rolled
14.
I rolled a 3.
Plus 2?
Oh, so 20.
Okay.
I got a 10.
Alrighty.
10.
The guy in the road is not at all as injured as... He kind of rolls and moves. You see a flash of a blade in his palm.
Knew it. Called it. That's why my sword was on him.
Right? Alrighty. I'm with you.
And I thought I was the smart one.
So roll dex to throw your bomb. You're trying to be intimidated. Give me a roll of d20. You're casting entanglement. Roll. All 3 of you are rolling with advantage.
Okay.
Can I strike?
I don't know if I can do better than an 18.
19
Nope,
on
I
both
can't.
dice.
Can I strike at the guy that I'm on?
Yes.
It's 14 plus sword specialty plus strength 17.
Nice. Alrighty. You hit him. Are you trying to hit him, or pierce him? and
Hit him.
Okay. Squar. Radish goes just apo on the guy. He's just on the guy in the
Radish.
street. Classic Radish. What'd you roll to hit?
22.
22. Woo. All right. The bomb lands between 2 of the 3 victims. And,
Victims.
I mean, assailants. Pow. Goes off. They're not. You said a 22? Yeah. One of them turns into mist. I mean, like, it's just, he becomes a spray of goo. And the other is just knocked prone and doesn't seem to want to move anymore. You're entangled. Would you roll?
19.
All right. The other two are completely entangled and entrapped. Your rolls are?
9.
Okay. They are-
Were you casting a spell?
No, that was the.
no, he was trying to resist intimidation.
Oh, okay.
They were just gonna be like, yeah, stand down, and he's just like, whatever. You got above your 5. You're cool. When the two went splat, they kind of went, what? And the majority of their intimidation was less than intimidating.
Right.
Everybody, give me one more. In the threat is now closer to you as Radish is in active combat with the guy in the street. He is within striking distance to you.
Do I roll my dice for damage? Or
Yes, roll 2d8.
What? 2d8? What the frick happened to that sword?
14 plus 17 strength.
All right. The guy howls and shrieks, and you notice that when your sword cuts him, it bites deeper into his flesh than it would normally. The red sheen on your sword almost dances along the blade.
Wait, that as I recall, that only does that against one thing.
Oh, really?
Well, maybe
What
he
call
changed
do you
it, so
have?
shut up.
Well, there it is.
Crap.
What's the one thing?
All righty then.
Werewolves.
Moving on.
I'll just take one of my. Oh,
It's a double trap, maybe. I don't know.
That's a trap.
okay.
Alrighty. The wound on the guy's back that Radish just incurred starts to knit itself back together quickly.
Okay.
I'm shouting werewolf, by the way.
Okay.
Werewolf!
I'm gonna take 2 of my silver coins and stick it in the werewolf's mouth and Radish's fight.
Oh, you just
Start
love
there.
doing
We're just gonna
that.
Stuff it right in his face.
Nice.
And then he holds his mouth
What
shut
a bad
and he
waste
rubs.
of good money.
Oh, we'll get it back.
he's
out
all-
Oh, he
there.
says we'll get it back.
He then rubs the throat and he's like, good boy, just take it.
He's a good boy.
And then I'm going to tell them to drop all of their valuables in the center of the road.
Does your attention shift to where he yells werewolf?
I would say, yeah, that would
That would probably
that
do
would
it, huh?
distract. Yeah.
Okay. Everybody roll an intelligence roll.
Oh, does that mean my birds don't count?
No. Anybody got over a 10?
Nope.
Wait, no, with a +2, I'm at 11.
Anybody over a 15?
No.
Nope.
Anybody over a 20? What do you got?
21.
Okay. You notice it first. Who's got over a 15?
No.
Anybody? Okay, you notice it second. The birds, the rustling, they're. You see the cloud of birds leap from the trees and come inward, and then fly. Like somebody hit a button, and the birds are going as far away from the group as they can possibly get.
Concentration.
What'd you do, Ray?
You didn't kill him this time?
When the rock lands from the air on the dude in the middle of the road.
Gosh.
It is perhaps the largest bird you have ever seen. Just on the guy and just begins tearing chunks out of the bed. And the bird has a wingspan of like 15 feet. You see it and go, what the hell? And take 4 steps back as it's pulling. Oh, well, there went the guy's arm.
I get covered in gore.
Oh, yeah.
I start jumping and howling in laughter. That is awesome.
The beak pierces its back 5 or 6 times as it pulls chunks of lung and bone and muscle.
I'm getting my silver back.
Are you guys? Are you two gonna surrender, or are you gonna get like birded?
Oh, they
dead?
drop their crossbows and run.
Nice.
New crossbows.
You're getting your...
running where they're entangled.
Yeah, they turn and fall flat on their faces because they're entangled.
Coup de grace.
No. I mean, yes, that's fine, but we're
No!
gonna need their money that's in their pockets because I don't have anything left of value.
Loot the bodies.
How are you... did you say you were going to make a move to retrieve the silver?
After the rock leaves.
Wanted to ask because you were like, stupid bird, I want my money back. You might lose a hand that way.
Or an arm, or
Right.
your
Or
torso.
alive.
We can't resurrect you. Sorry.
It basically chews the guy into pieces. and not big pieces, like $50 size. I mean, it's just
I asked for a Master of the Arcane, not a murder bird dispensary.
That was him, dude.
I'm going to go stand by
That
the
was-
bird.
that was
I wanna
Titus.
go face to face with it.
okay.
It's not smart.
The bird stops and just begins to mad eye you, like what?
Be like, you are dismissed. See if it works.
The bird slugs through the muck that it just created and looms over you and just hairy eyeballs you.
No, I just say you're dismissed. I'm going to stand there tall and see what the hell happens. See if it does the same thing to me.
It blinks twice and ruffles its feathers and then almost makes like a shooing with the tips of its wings to you.
It just dismissed you.
You have been dismissed.
Good enough. I'll back away.
No, you should have been the alpha male, alpha bird.
No, because
Big bird?
No, if it's an alpha male contest, it'll eat my innards and put it on like the top of the castle. I'm
And
good.
then we make him the new Titus.
And all of a sudden, we put your magic helmet on
Because
that
the
bird.
bird wears the helmet and we're done here.
And now the bird has advantage, and all is right with the world.
Murder
Murder
bird.
bird.
Better than murder boner. Anyway,
Okay, so
sudden he got another murder bird, and it was like,
I'm gonna pull my dagger and coup de grace the two
no, don't do that. That's terrible.
all right, they're dead.
Okay.
No,
and they're
you
just
should-
like, well,
pull a Titus.
Oh, I was going to say you could have just let them go and go back and tell their friends that we're not to be trifled with, but
I think they'll get the gist when they don't come
I'm
home.
gonna, after I wipe blood off my face,
yes.
just in that slow motion of,
Pleasant.
ugh. Taste
Titus, how many
Tastes
times
iron.
did you hit him?
once really hard, but I don't think it matters because I think the killing blow was Titus Jr. over there.
Giant bird in you.
I'm just calling that
summon
Junior.
bad boy.
That bird is now Junior.
Dude, you're getting pretty good at summoning the birds thing because that bird, that's a hell of a bird right there.
I've never even seen one of those. That's pretty cool.
I searched the body of the ex-wolf.
Yeah.
Okay.
checking
You like
bodies.
take a step towards the body, and the rock kind of gives you an eyeball, and then looks around, and then goes and flies away.
Cool. I will retrieve
right.
my silver.
Loot.
There you go.
Loot.
Okay. The silver there. You're going to retrieve your silver.
Yes.
What are you doing?
I have a dagger. I'm going to slice through its throat. I'm going to put my hand.
Okay.
And whatever.
Because I didn't know if you'd be like,
mush
well,
is left.
open his mouth is right there.
No.
The silver that had been forced through has burned a trail of viscera down the throat. If either this guy was terribly allergic to silver, or that had to have been a werewolf.
Yeah.
So it's just a thing. You get your 2 silver coins back.
That's weird because we went northeast, and I know the werewolves were in the north, but I didn't think the werewolves were anywhere near the kingdom.
Yeah, because we're north of Whittingham right now.
Yeah.
I thought werewolves
So-
were only in Cleveland. What the hell?
Well, no, it's
this?
That was Minnesota.
also
Evidently.
considering like how
'Cause-
poor this guy is. I mean, just from his garb.
Because you went from.
I see. Oh, from this map.
Yeah,
Okay.
you went kind of this way, and you're kind of up in this area right around here.
Okay, guys, we're really good navigators. We are, but I see a fundamental flaw to our problem of avoiding the werewolves.
You know what? If
We've
they come-
wandered into their
If
territory.
they come after us, we'll kill them.
According to this map, we may have made a huge mistake.
What do you mean we? Aren't you the
Then I
aren't you
guess
the
we'll move
navigator?
faster.
Head wound. I'm not the leader here.
What are you talking about? You're used to getting knocked in the head like daily. That
We
should
do
be like
a
breakfast.
wisdom roll and figure out what kind of fur this werewolf is, or
Yes.
what kind of werewolf.
Certainly.
4.
Furry dog type it's wolf-like.
I'm guessing it's a brown coat just because of the weapons.
Oh, the fur is
and-
brown. Yeah.
Okay, it's a brown coat.
Oh, okay.
Well, I don't know if it's a brown coat, but the fur is brown. I mean,
Okay.
you look at it and you're like, well, there's pieces and there's burned things. And
The arms. I checked the arms. Wait, are there any arms left?
yeah, there's a piece of an arm.
Crap.
And there's the 2 that were tangled that he just coup de grace.
Okay, I
Yeah, you
checked.
splatted the other 2, so yeah, there's those 2.
I'm going to loot them. Is there anything good?
I checked the arms for the tattoos because the only mark that we have that might identify them. Do we find any Fenrisian?
Yes,
On all, what?
on both left arms, the forearms.
so they were Frinner, and we
Hold
killed
on.
them.
Pull up my book.
I don't know.
Pull out to the section where we met those two gentlemen in the woods, and I compare the marks. Are they the same?
They are not the same.
Good. We did not want to piss off those guys.
Why?
They're relatively cool.
Have you tried pissing off werewolves?
We're pretty good at it.
I point at the
actually.
bloody mess.
Right. And I'm just saying. I mean,
They are not. They are not silver claw tattoos.
Well, I mean, we've killed
Okay.
like
You wanted a
15 of them in the
crossbow?
last like 2 weeks.
We've become really exceedingly
Crossbow.
good
Thank
at
you.
slaying werewolves.
We're probably their mortal enemies by now.
Squirrels.
Thank you. Yeah, we've gotten good at killing werewolves, except we've kind of been killing their version of the scrub team. So we haven't had to fight the elites.
Yeah, and now we have mortal enemies because we've killed like 15 of them in like 2 weeks.
The jerks. They should have surrendered.
No. I mean, I still would kill them.
I
but-
know. But,
Sounds good.
well, we
Loot.
yeah, loot.
Okay, you got 2 crossbows. You got 2 quivers of crossbow
I
bolts.
gave him
I
both
take a crossbow.
quivers and one of the crossbows.
Okay. There's like 6 copper amongst the
2.5 of them.
2.5 of them. Yeah, that's a good way to say it. There's relatively cheap clothing. You find one halfway decent pair of shoes amongst the 3 of them, 2.5 of them.
Nah. I mean, nah. I'm not
I got
taking
nice
it. Nah.
shoes right now, so I'm good.
Right. They seem to be relatively, again, Radish's categorization of them seems very, very apt. They're very scrub. I mean, this was the obvious, here's the wounded guy in the road. His 4 buddies are going to come up and they're going to try to roll you and subsequently get pounded.
I have a feeling they weren't expecting us. They were just a trap for anybody.
Oh, yeah.
But now that we know we're in their territory, let's hurry.
Yes,
Let's
hurrying is
skedaddle.
good.
Yep.
It's beautiful up here. I'm in a hurry.
I don't know why we're running.
He's like, I
We're
want
not
to walk.
running. We're not running. We're just.
We have a
moving at
master of the
slightly quicker
arcane with us. I think we'll be
Yeah.
all right.
We're just bird watching. We're good.
Yeah, watch out for
That's
the
true.
birds.
Junior, by the way, I just want to say, frightening,
Yeah,
but
that was
powerful.
That was some,
I'd never
So-
seen one of those things, but I'm okay with it.
Think you could do that again?
No.
Oh,
You know what? Let's not find out.
still calling him Junior.
That's okay.
Maybe Junior will show up again someday.
He's still cranky.
Titus Junior. TJ.
TJ.
Okay.
right. You have the opportunity to stay on the main path toward what would be toward Kingsford, or you
said
can
no.
cut a more
Kings Fjord.
Kings Fjord. Yes, Fjord. What did you say? I finally got you to say it right, sucker.
Kingsford.
Kingsford, easy lighting, and I'm sorry. Or you can cut through the woods, which is notably a shorter path,
Yeah, but we have the cart.
and immediately John goes,
We have a
Okay.
We have a draft horse and a druid. We're good.
Okay, it's up to you. Okay, I think we should stick to the road
I agree.
because I read this tale when I was younger called an Oxley werewolf in Kingsford. It was
Radish, were you born a pussy or did it happen over time? Let's throw caution to the wind. Let's see what happens.
No, because first of all, how are
I'm
we
sorry,
going
John.
to get that cart through the
your
the
hat
woods?
makes you look elvish.
You take that back, you dirty son of.
First of all, we can't take the cart through the woods. It's just not going to happen.
SJP can do anything. She's big.
All right, I'm not doubting your horse's ability to pull the cart. I'm just saying the cart probably won't go
cart
through a
won't
forest
make it.
really easily.
Yeah, and also if we're in a hurry, if we need to move in a hurry, it would probably break down, break a wheel.
Jeez, Debbie
Also, I'm not so
Downer's
sure
okay.
I want to go in a forest that's populated by werewolves.
Yeah, I heard they're on the roads.
That is true.
I am
They did attack
marching-
us on the wolf roads,
I am
but
marching forward down the road.
Well, I can't leave them alone. All right.
Yeah, there might be wolves.
looks like a decision
They're on
has
the-
done been made. All right, everybody give me a roll.
No.
Nobody roll under a 5. 9.
You know what? Piss off.
9.
Nat 20.
6. Woo. 6.
no.
All righty.
You had one job.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah, right. You're walking along and you Sparrow's like, I'm out, and starts tromping down the road, and you step on a stick, which you didn't see, but it's one of those, it has one of those, you could tell that stick was there to specifically make it, like it goes crack, 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 crack. Like, you're like, oh crap. One of those.
Oh, crap baskets.
And you notice 5 or 6 guys on each side of the road just sort of come out in about 30 seconds. Come out of the wood to the tree line and just, they're not mad eyeing you. They're just sort of like, walking down the road, aren't you?
Yeah.
They're going to watch you. And they notice you have a group with you.
Okay. I kind of got my hands up like this defensively.
None of them have weapons drawn. None of them, and they're spaced relatively, not equally, but, a couple of them are together and they're kind of, but you just drew like the whole neighborhood's attention. Mm-hmm. These do not look like the ruffians that were in the road. They seem more like forest dwellers, but I don't know, there's something about them that tells that they've lived in the forest. They take care of their things. They don't live off of others. They live off of their own means. You know what I mean? It's that sort of...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great. First wear wolves, then wear libertarians.
Could be.
Wear preppers.
Yeah. We're responsible contributors to the social contract that they have decided to forge with them. I'm sorry.
I call out. I say, hello, my friends. We're here passing through.
One of them steps forward and goes, oh, well, hello, friend. Pass through.
We should probably
keep walking.
Yes.
We just keep walking.
We
forward.
wave the whole,
right.
pageant wave, whatever you got to do. We should keep going.
I pick my teeth with my silver dagger as I'm walking through.
Do not antagonize.
Put it away.
I've got something in my teeth.
Gotta get that
I
out
can't
there.
use the other dagger. It's laced in poison.
Yeah, you're right. Oh, you're right. I should put this away.
It'd be funny if he goes, this tastes tangy. Why is this tangy? Dang it. My tongue.
My tongue's going to swell my mouth closed. Yeah.
And you want to see my EpiPen?
I'll just nod to them as I pick my teeth with my silver dagger and walk through.
And they don't look particularly angry. I mean, they're just sort of like, it's one of those where the guy that stepped forward was like, well, then get moving.
Well, okay, we're getting gone.
All right.
Well, go then.
Freaking werewolves. I ain't afraid of werewolves.
I'm afraid of a lot of
I don't want to
werewolves.
sound racist, but if these are also werewolves, I just want to say these are definitely the nicer werewolves. So
I'm going to flip one of my silver coins.
They've got to be nicer than the 4 we
To
just
the one that
splattered
stepped
back
out.
down the road.
You're going to literally flip
I'm
it to
going
him?
to flip it right to him.
guys, no.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, no.
What? Maybe he doesn't know they're werewolves. Maybe he's just trying to give these guys a little heads up.
The guy, like, you toss it at him, and he almost Matrix style, like, steps out of its way and doesn't want to touch it. It lands in the grass.
Okay.
Oh, crap.
Okay.
Oh, so these guys are absolutely werewolves.
All right. Excellent. I'm going to walk over there to pick it up.
Okay. You get within about 2 feet of him, and he takes a step forward and covers it with his boot.
Oh, he's wearing a boot, is he?
Don't do it.
It's okay. It's okay. We can get you a new coin.
Yeah.
I look
I'm
at
not going to heal you if he beats your ass. I'm just saying. And
I
keep walking.
I look at them and I'm like, which family do you hail?
I say, excuse me.
I say, excuse me.
Yep.
That's mine.
And he goes, yes?
Would you mind moving your foot for me, please?
Oh, did you drop something?
No, I was tossing it to you to say thank you for allowing us to pass without any trouble.
Oh.
But apparently you took my gesture of kindness and let it lay on the ground.
Oh. Well, then, my apologies. I did not mean to offend. I accept your generous offer. And he leaves his foot right where it is.
Okay.
We should get going. It's getting dark. Just saying.
I'm sorry, you Titus or Radish?
I'm Radish. And hey,
Wait a second.
I'm right next to you.
That guy's not Radish. I'm Radish.
Titus puts his helmet back on.
Right next to you.
That a boy. All right.
Wait. What family do you hail from?
Are you asking which clan we are?
Yes.
He steps back, taking his foot off of the coin. His hand shifts into a large paw that is tipped with 5 silver claws. He reaches down and picks up the coin with 2 of the claws, just tink, and holds it out to you. His arm is partially transferred.
Nice. My hand's out for it.
He drops it.
I catch it. And I put it back in the pocket.
We're of the clan of the Silver Claw.
I'm Radish of Oxley.
Oh, yes. It's good to see you. It's good to meet you.
It's great to meet members of the Great Silver Claws.
You've spoken with 2 of our council.
Oh. I'm going to get their names wrong. Railtor and Beanfex?
Yes. Yes. They have told us of Radish and his group of men.
Wait. What were those 4 things we just pasted back there?
Oh, those were filthy browncoats.
They're browncoats.
Yeah, and they had
They're
no
filthy.
chance.
Yeah, they were dirty, as it turns out, but
Yeah.
5 of them against the 5 of us, no chance in hell.
yeah,
4 of them. Oh, no, I guess it was 5 of them.
5.
yeah, no.
Well,
But it's great to meet you. We're going to continue along this road. And is there any of your sacred places that we should avoid because we do not wish to?
Nothing close to the road.
That is great. Then we will hurry on out of your territory.
Wow, I'm so glad we stayed on the road.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
Aren't you glad we stayed on the road, Titus?
Heck no, because there was a big noise that was made.
What?
Anyway, agree to disagree.
shut up, Titus. Really, just shut up.
We going?
Yeah, absolutely.
Now,
Where are you
No,
headed?
we should go. We should
Kings
totally
Fjord.
go.
Oh, you're going to Kings Fjord?
Yeah.
Kingsford.
The city of men. I understand. Are you going by road or by water?
We haven't decided.
Well then, I hope your journey is without incident.
Thank you. And I hope that your hunt is plentiful and your deeds mighty.
Thank you very much.
Why don't you become a werewolf expert?
He listens.
I read a lot and I write it down.
Hey, Radish.
They offered to make me a werewolf, you know.
Radish, they could probably turn you into that werewolf if you want. Second chance, bud.
I just keep walking. I don't mention that.
I mentioned it. I just want to know if you do it.
All right.
Oh, Radish want. Like, why am I speaking in third person? Radish want to. Radish think good.
They can turn people into werewolves?
Yep.
Yeah. Not completely sure. I'm pretty sure it involves biting them.
I have to bite a werewolf and I turn into a werewolf?
I think they have to bite you, dude.
I don't know if that's how it works. I think they bite you.
Yeah, they bite your murder boner and it goes down.
And it's like that cartoon with the balloon.
Yeah, I don't think I'd be as effective a thief if I were a werewolf.
Maybe. You never know.
I don't know.
I don't know. I've thought about it a lot.
Yeah,
we
should
can
do
I
it.
see by these pictures of
it's
me in
right.
my journal of
You
me
should
as a
do it
werewolf.
if you as a werewolf.
It's right there. You get silver claws if you let that one do it. Just let him penetrate you. It's cool.
very true.
Do it.
Flip through the
do
book.
it,
Pictures of
do
me as a
it,
werewolf.
do it.
Also pictures of me as a strange flying man with a cape.
But didn't you say that all the silver claws were a bunch of pussies?
No, never. Brown coats.
Oh.
Brown coats.
Brown coats, silver claws. Sometimes we get that all
Same
mixed
thing.
up.
You get them
You know, I
confused.
No, he makes a good
I've always
point.
wondered what a druid werewolf could pull off.
I thought he said that like if he was gonna be a werewolf, he'd have to be one of the black fur werewolves. That silver claw werewolves just weren't very strong.
You're just being contrarian and trying to start a fight.
Yeah, remember when he was like that when we were all kids?
Yeah. We shouldn't tell the werewolves his name is Vic.
It's Victor.
Oh,
And it's
now you're
Murdar.
admitting it.
The clanless.
Murdar.
That's the name I've earned.
Murdar.
Well, you definitely did some good murdering earlier, so you know.
I do what I can.
So what are we doing?
Heading down the road, from what I understood.
Heading on down the road to Kings Fjord.
Roll them, roll them, roll them.
There you go.
The whole time, Radish just keeps doodling in his notebook of like, what it'd be like to be a werewolf.
Nice. All right, you move out of the hills and out of werewolf territory. You come to a road that can fork more northeast. It is the road around to Kings Fjord, or the road that will go southeast to the river/waterway that will allow you to enter Kings Fjord from the water side of the actual fjord. Which were you looking to follow up, or which did you want to take?
That's a good question because
hit the
I
gate.
had no idea that we needed water or land.
It's at the gate.
I got a big draft horse, so I'm going to vote against the water.
Oh,
Wait,
yeah.
couldn't we just turn the cart into a raft?
I don't know if it's all like Inspector Gadget like that, but
No, it's the end of Oregon Trail.
You just pop the
Nice.
wheels off and just stow the axles, and then we all float down the river.
I said we go to the gate.
with a 3,000-pound draft horse,
It'll float.
I vote for the road.
We'll get her little wings, like little inflatable wings.
Little water wings for the horse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'd be great. And she'll get a little snorkel.
Oh my god! I'd say we stay on land.
I'd say you could get Junior to carry your horse, but I think Junior would eat your horse or put the horse on a mountain.
I vote we take the
Yes.
waterway. Probably going to be a whole heck of a lot quicker.
So 1 for the waterway, 2 for the gate. I kind of want to go.
ready and
I kind of want to go to the gate. Sparrow,
Abstain.
abstain. Okay, so 3-1.
Gate it is.
Oh, you guys
All
are
right.
boring.
We can leave by water if you want.
Yeah, if we find a ship.
Yeah, I was saying, no.
We have a cart.
That cart, you can't make it into a raft, and if you do that, then it won't be a cart again.
We can make it a cardigan.
We can make it a
It's not
cart again.
It's not a cart again.
Just
Cart
reattach the wheels and the
again.
axles.
No, it wouldn't work. I'd have to ride on the riverbank following
All right.
you guys.
To the gate.
Okay.
Moving to the gate.
moving to the gate.
Moving to the gate.
Okay, you as you're heading down the street to, I was hoping I could find a photo of Sarah Jessica Parker in water with water wings, or maybe a flotation device. You know, maybe one of the
That would be hilarious. That needs to go out on Twitter.
one of the pool floaty kind of things. I didn't know.
Very nice.
There was no such thing. She would not apparently allow herself to be photographed in either of those. Perhaps it's one of those, little floaties with the little dinosaur head or whatever. Okay.
That's awesome.
So, fans and listeners, please send us your fan drawings of Sarah Jessica Parker in a flotation device. And I meant the horse. Couldn't find that either. I put horse and water wings, and it didn't come up.
Weird.
Right? It sounds like weird.
Find anything
I would have
on
lost
the
money on
Googles,
that.
and it's just
I would have
not-
bet
Yeah.
like $20 and been out $20 probably.
Yeah,
Just
and I
horse
was-
and water wings. So.
Maybe
Right, that'd
maybe I
have
did
been
that
crazy.
wrong. Was the answer there? I should go back up to the top.
No, I'm not actually betting. No, I'm not actually
No,
betting money.
I wouldn't take your money. I would just get a good laugh. Horse in water wings. Can you tell it's getting late? Never mind. Boom.
Ah,
Did you find it?
That's awesome.
You found a horse in water floaties.
In scuba fins and water
Josh,
floaties.
first you get a giant bird, okay, and that's really cool. You can stand having a horse and floaties.
Okay.
Yeah. See, why couldn't you just summon birds to fly us to Kings
See,
Fjord?
there's the horse with the water
Then we
wings
skip
around
the
its
second
ankles.
yeah, absolutely.
Skip the second movie. Exactly.
we go
completely.
we go straight to
Notice
Mordor.
The water
It's all
wings on
good.
its ankles.
Fly, you fools.
The second Hobbit movie is the
Yeah.
weakest. It's
You're the weakest.
Really?
until you get to Smog. Smog was great, but
You're going to go with the second one was the weakest. See, and there's some pool noodles.
And they made 9 hours of film that could have been done in an hour and a half.
And they made another probably $500 million off of it.
Well, and let me tell you this. I'm sorry, people, but everybody gets on, well, Tolkien could have just, the Lord of the Eagles could have just flown from right there to the thing. Okay, so everybody knocks the book, okay? But the fact that Peter Jackson came up with 19 extra hours of footage between there and Smaug with a stupid orc story that never existed in the books, and he's a friggin' genius and gets $5.6 million. Tolkien takes shit because he didn't write about the birds that flew him over the thing. I'm a little upset here.
He's verklempt about it.
So what he's saying is you need to summon birds to fly us there.
No, I've done this like twice in the last 24
And
hours.
twice it's been successful.
Yeah,
well,
bad
twice
enough-
it's not done exactly what he wanted.
If successful, you mean The Rock didn't rip me to shreds because I eyeballed it.
Yeah, I don't feel like you were really in control at any of those moments
No,
at all.
But you know
Any
what?
of that time.
I felt
if anything,
like it.
can I become a were-rock?
You know,
Stop it.
sometimes just the 18 plus rolls. Those are the ones that are keeping you.
Okay,
alive.
Radish,
Yes.
quick question. Since you know so much about werewolves, how much werewolf territory are we going to have to get through before we get out of their pissing grounds?
Ooh, I look at that map real quick.
Oh,
and,
you're out now. You
Oh,
made
we're
it to
out
the
now.
main road. Yeah, the end of it was the main road where the fork is water or gate.
Gate.
That's at least of like where they normally range because werewolf territory is kind of a misnomer, but
Watergate.
but no, we're out of it.
Oh, okay. So we weren't
what I
running
did
any
there?
more werewolves then?
We shouldn't.
Oh, fantastic.
We run into like a bunch of werewolves. Why am I always wrong?
How far is Kings Fjord on this road? Did the sign say?
Half
distance?
a day's travel.
Oh, that's not too bad. That's not too bad at all.
1,200 furlongs.
Furlong. What the frack is a furlong? Is that a unit of measurement?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Is that an old-timey unit of measurement?
Yeah.
So is
Yeah.
a chain and a link.
yeah.
It's ridiculous.
And rods.
I'm going to have to look up what a furlong is.
Well,
yeah,
because
can't
you know
tell you that.
and John, I thank you for bringing up rod as a unit of measure. It most definitely is, because they say if a fart can blow a feather or rod, how far does a rat turd have to fall to break a shingle? Age-old question.
Did anybody else here like
What?
pass out? What happened? Was that English?
Okay, once we get
we
to
went to the
Kingsfjord,
gate.
we're going to need to
Went to the gate.
Yeah, Kingsford. Yeah, where are we going?
we're going to need to come up with a plan to gain an audience with the king.
Oh, I'm a politician. I'll get that audience.
Oh, sweet.
Are you really?
Listen to this
We do
guy.
have the hero of Oxley Village with us, so we can pull this shit.
Yes, we got the hero of Oxley. We got a politician.
Yeah,
All
And
right.
we've
I
got
break stuff. That's about it.
a horse.
You travel for about a half a day to the north and then to the northeast, and there's a large spire, sort of a mountain, not a mountain range, but a large slab that protects it's the fjord as it pushes in, and you round that to see. North of the fjord, there's kind of I don't want to say a sprawling city, a number of concentric circles of buildings where a city has built out around the fjord and the castle that is on the point of the fjord. So if you were in the fjord, you could literally like boat up to the castle, and it's really kind of cool looking.
We totally should have boated up to the castle.
We're all
Got on
about
a
boning
tour.
things up.
Yeah, there is a city wall around the outskirts
Oh, they have a wall.
of Kings Fjord proper.
We should have built a wall.
There are two guards,
I agree.
pikemen, standing outside of the open portcullis, which is allowing people in, and they're stopping folks that are coming through. There's not a line per se, but there's 2 or 3 carts in front of yours. Guy's cart.
Sorry, it's remembered I'm still covered in blood. So
Yeah, just
Like y'all didn't wash off that I know of, but yeah, you're just sprayed
You know,
with
we
blood.
could have had we taken the water away.
Yeah.
It could have been a thing.
yeah. Let me go talk to him real quick, unless you want to go.
wait, are the
Why-
dwarves? I know
why
how
do
to
we-
greet them.
Why do we need to talk
gonna
to them? We
greet
could
them.
just go in. We can wait for them to check our cart and then go in.
Are they just checking, or are they allowing people to?
Oh, there are a lot of people there.
Oh, never mind then. Okay.
Yeah, we're residents
roll in.
of this kingdom. We could just go in.
Yeah. We pay our taxes.
Do we?
Do we? Some of us probably
Some
do.
of
I don't think Sparrow and I are current.
Not at all. I don't have to pay land tax. I don't own any land. I just live off of it.
Yeah, I don't want to pay land tax. I'm pretty sure my brewing isn't
Yeah.
100% legit.
Tax deductible.
Not even.
Well, the mage gets to deduct his tuition.
right.
Stop it.
But instead of going into the cost of mage tuition in the kingdom these days, who Who greets the guards first?
I'll greet him.
Okay.
He's the politician.
Well, good day to you all.
Okay, they roll up. Your cart pulls to a stop, and good day, sir.
Are there any events in the city that we need to be aware of?
Well, there are several. There's a tournament in 2 days for archery. Hello. There is a mage duel in 3 days' time. And then there is the weekly liturgy from the Empire of the Sun, which that is on the fourth day, hence. And there's a king's address 2 weeks from today, actually.
Okay.
And what brings you to Kings Fjord?
We're here to see the king.
You're here to see the king? Oh, well then, yeah. The king's address is in 2 weeks.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And that'll be wonderful. Were you staying within the city walls, or did you wish to partake in the campgrounds to the north?
We're going to stay within the city walls.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
Absolutely.
We're not roughing
staying
it.
within the city walls.
Okay. Do you have any trade goods, weapons, or contraband in your wagon?
I am technically in the wagon, so
Yeah, as am I.
yes. I have a dagger and another dagger.
I expected you to keep going, and this dagger, and this dagger.
And another dagger.
And this brooch is technically a dagger.
And some explosives.
And this tiara, which is technically a dagger. I have a cod piece,
Also a dagger.
Covering
Which-
what I like to
Covering a dagger.
which technically is made of daggers. Wait, what? I have this strap.
Other than personal defense weapons, I've got no other
I have a
weapons to
strap
declare.
which I have bought from this gentleman named Jacques. It contains a dagger.
Get out of here.
No, nothing other than personal defense.
Okay.
Yep, same here.
And he stops when you say "same here." He turns and looks at you and goes, "Shaving accident?"
Kinda. We were accosted by bandits on the road.
And how many of them did you squeeze before you covered yourself?
All of them.
One of them, and he bled.
Apparently.
Yeah, a lot.
Would you push him through a fine mesh sieve?
Would you believe that he was? Yeah, that's what happened. He was pushed through a sieve. Yeah, I can't really describe it. It's
just-
weird.
you
Okay,
just did.
so fighting a sword
Or
fight.
maybe you picked him up over your head and wrung him out until he just was dry?
Kind of. No. No, just weird.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Feats of strength like that from the hero of Oxley are not uncommon.
Yeah.
He's pretty badass.
So you guys are from Oxley.
We are.
That we are.
Did you use the horse to draw and quarter the individual whose bodily fluids you were wearing the majority of?
No, we used a
No,
rock.
We tore him apart with a rock.
Well, I stabbed him.
Literally.
He tried to stab me first, and they tried to shoot crossbow bolts at us.
Oh, so there were multiple people you're wearing.
We were
But before he did that, he swallowed my coins, so we just had to get him back.
He was really
That's
weird.
what happened.
They were really, really weird.
Yeah.
Are you injured? Do you need...
Yeah,
No, I'm fine.
they are really weird.
I'm sticky.
Yeah.
No, this isn't my blood. I'm good.
Right.
Yes, not my blood.
I'm really, like I said, I'm really sticky. I need a shower.
No one makes me bleed my own blood.
Could you recommend a good bathhouse?
Yes.
Yeah, Turkish bathhouse. Yeah.
Yes. There are 2 bathhouses within the city, commercial bathhouses.
Yay.
One of them
I don't know why I cheer for commercialism.
One of them is run by Ilvan. He's a human. The other is run by Tilstock, who is a large kobold.
Cobalt?
Kobold.
It's a hot bath.
That sounds awesome.
It's a little warm for my tastes.
Am I going to die if I go there?
No.
Okay.
It's just like really hot.
Okay, that sounds great.
Kobolds are cold-blooded.
Yeah.
What was his name?
So they
Tilstock.
and so they really like hot rocks, like hot.
Oh, that's great. Sounds awesome.
You'll try it, and it was a little warm for my taste.
Okay.
Okay.
No, I
Have
mean,
any
no, good
ale
recommendation.
houses or any mages in this city?
There is this is the seat, the main seat for the Mages Guild. There are, of course, other Mage Guild towers throughout the land. However, this is the seat, and the majority of houses, yeoman houses, guilds, tend to have representation. The mages are one of them. So there is, of course, there's a mage guild. There is a rogue or thieves guild. There are warrior fighter guilds, that sort of thing. But yes, mages are represented.
Okay. So are we wanting to wait 2 weeks to speak with the king?
Heck yeah!
Well, I was
You
thinking
know
we
what
could-
fun we could have here at Kings Fjord in 2 weeks?
Well, I was thinking
A
maybe
lot
we
of
could
it.
get an audience before that. I'm sure he has audience days where you can speak with the king.
He has special appearances.
We've also got a large amount of evidence.
Regarding what?
The cult, what they've been up to.
Oh yeah, the Cult of Onyx.
Yeah.
He goes, a personal audience with the king.
It's like, you're not asking much.
You can always go to the castle and petition. It's, people do that. He goes, I'm just sort of out here and doing the thing. Garden.
All right. Well, if you'll kindly let us pass.
Sure, go ahead. You guys are in. Have fun.
Thank you.
These guys were great.
Yeah. And they're like, they look, lift up the tarp. There's nothing really for them to see. They kind of give each a look, but they don't. They're like, okay, yeah, go right ahead. I mean, they double take again as they look at Red like,
Yeah.
not even going to wipe that off. Okay.
Waving like Forrest Gump.
Not
as we
even gonna
walk
wipe
by.
that
Yeah,
off,
I'm
huh?
sure. I had 12 Dr. Peppers. I mean, it was just like, okay. All right. They're like, I guess if that's your thing, there it is.
Let's find this kobold bathhouse and a place to sleep. Nick.
Yeah, you guys do that. I'm gonna go procure us some funds.
You do that.
I'm going to go to the guild.
We don't. Need
Is this
to
a bustling
split up.
city?
I'm learning.
Okay. So the city of Kings Fjord, as I said, is a number of concentric circles. The outermost circles are relatively newer buildings. So you'll have like a block. There's this block, there's the block next to it, the block next to that, and it all sort of curves around the outer blocks. As you go in 2, maybe 3 city blocks, you're into the next concentric circle. Much older buildings. And this continues until you're down to the original castle, which is very large, yet very old, and has been standing since no one remembers a time when the castle wasn't there. Yeah. That means the innermost circle, the innermost city, is extremely old, almost ancient buildings. You've undergone a significant shift in both architecture, application, materials that the city is being built out of, or it has been built out of. And it's almost as though, the taller buildings, the newer buildings are bigger. And so if you look at it, it's kind of laid out in a horseshoe around the fjord, which comes in as a V. And it's almost scooped out in the middle because the older buildings are a little smaller, they're a little shorter. So it's hard to see the inner city unless you climb up on top of a building, which none of you are doing currently. But from ground level, you can look down like the spokes of the horseshoe, if that makes sense, if it were a wheel, and you can see even just the texture of 3 blocks, 6 blocks, 12 blocks, etc. The city gets more ancient. It gets more dark. It gets more sort of intimate as the further you go into the city itself.
How crowded are the streets?
It's getting on to be late afternoon. People are starting to go indoors. There's some meals being had. It's not hustle and bustle of noon or first thing in the morning in the markets, but it's there's still traffic in and out. It's a city. People are moving to and fro. There are jobs that are being finished. Shops are beginning to close up. It's somewhere between 4 and 5, so businesses are starting to close down. It's not quite like the Caribbean where I swear to God at 4:00:00:01 everything stops and the island is now on vacation time. But some shops are starting to close up. Some things are starting to wind down. The city streets are picking up, but people are kind of heading home for dinner too.
Okay. Is it populated enough that I think I could pickpocket coin from people?
Probably.
Sweet. I'm going to put the hood on of my cloak and vanish into the crowds.
Give me a roll.
1721 with my magic cloak.
He flips up the cloak and turns, and you all see the billow of the cloak as he turns into the crowd. And it's almost as though he just melts away. Like
Assassin's Creed style.
Assassin's Creed style. Literally, there's two people, and then a person crosses, and then your eyes play almost a trick on you, and he's gone.
All right. I'm going to use my spell. I'm going to create the illusion of piles of gold in the middle of the street to make people come out into the street so that he can pick their pockets.
Brilliant.
All righty.
Give me a roll.
Brilliant.
That's gonna do it.
Yeah, right?
Roll well. I hope you rolled well.
I rolled a 10, but what would I use for that?
Well, you have
Your intelligence.
Your int, which is what, 19?
19.
plus
so
4.
It's
14.
plus 4. And then
There's piles of gold, and people stop and they're like, "What is this?" And they reach down to try to touch, and they're like, "What? Huh? What?" Oh, There's sort of a crowd drawing, and people are talking about gold, and other people are like, "Well, the gold was there, and it's not there now." And there's a bit of a crowd forming. There's somewhat of a commotion. Jace, give me 3 rolls.
Dex rolls.
Yes.
19,
Ouch.
9, and 24.
Okay. You're able to pull 3 pouches just from the crowd before things start to get, "What do you mean it's there?" "No, that's not. You don't lie to me." And things are starting to, hustle and bustle enough that elbows are moving and people are, "Hey, what do you get? Don't shove into me. Don't touch me. You better back out." Like things are starting to, okay. You're able to pull 3 pouches before with loop, loop, loop. No question whatsoever. Now, you could continue to pull from this group. It's going to be harder.
No, I don't want to continue to pull from this group.
Let's move right along.
I want to move. I want to move to the next circle. I want to get a comfortable amount of money where we could all eat, bathe, and find lodging for the evening.
And we have to put up the horse.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
stupid SJP.
And the horse is like a city taste now, so that horse is going to want something fancy.
So I'm going to spend about half an hour pickpocketing.
You pulled
9 million gold.
You pulled 36 silver from the first 3 pouches.
Not bad.
That's respectable. That will probably get us what we need for the day. All right, then I'm going to meet back up with the group.
So how'd it go?
Exceedingly well. Thank you for your help.
Don't mention it.
That's where you just play it off and go, "What help? I don't know what you're talking about."
And I'll disperse 7 silver to everybody.
Yay!
Alrighty.
Yay.
This should be enough for putting up the horse, taking a bath, radish, and maybe getting us some food and
Oh no, I
room for the
want
evening.
a bath. I want a bath.
Yeah, that's why I said you. You need to get a bath.
Hey!
Hey.
Thank you. I don't think anyone said thank you to him, so thank
No.
you.
No.
What, no to thank you?
No to Titus, who keeps trying to take my silver, and I'm not going to give it to him. So then we should go find a bathhouse, take a nice hot bath, and then go find some dinner.
A where gelatinous cube. Okay, sorry.
I've read that comic. It was actually really, really kind of BA.
Sorry.
The guy was pretty cool.
Carry on. I'm sorry.
So I think that's what we should do for the evening. We should go get clean, get a room, get a nice hot meal. We've been on the road for a while.
I want to meet Hillstock.
And I'm tired of eating rations.
I want to stop by the
Fresh
guild.
money too, but you know.
While you guys are resting, I want to try to increase my levels, learn more spells.
All righty.
Go talk to his peeps.
All right. We follow the
Milestone.
system. Is that what I want to say here?
Yep.
Sure. We do milestones.
Yep.
So that means the whole party levels up together.
Okay.
So when you jump levels, and we'll be able to talk because you got 2 slots that I looked at earlier. I'm going to give you 2 slots. I'm going to send you a document that has magical stuff in it, so you can take a look over it, and we'll kind of plot a path for you.
Good to go.
But you guys break up to get a hot meal, go to the guild, check out the bath, spot a place to live and a place to crash, and put the horse up for the evening. You each have 7 silver each. That's wonderful. You kind of break up. You're for a minute or 3, and then you'll all reconvene. Hopefully, at the place where you eat and or sleep and or bathe. And that'll do us tonight for Gaming with Scott. We thank you for listening to us, and as always, you'll hear from us real soon.
Bye.
And that's it tonight for us on Gaming with Scott presents Fantasy Weekly, Book 1, Tales from Oxley. You can always send us an email at feedback@gamingwithscott.com or catch us on Twitter. Joshua Jackson is at ActionJack853. Kelly is at Aerith. John Kennedy is at JKMyth. Rico is at R1C0. And me, Scott T., at Gaming W. Scott. This is a Southgate Media production. Remember, we all hold fantastic realms within our mind's eye and can share that with those around us to make the world a better place. Bring that with you every time we venture out into the world. And as always, you'll hear from us real soon.